Welcome to Life Unscripted with Anthony and Alex.
Welcome to your Life Unscripted, where nothing is scripted and nothing is filtered. I'm your host, Alex.
And I'm your host, Anthony. And today, pull up a seat, get comfortable, and let's talk about your life. About it though, that's what's crazy,
right.
man.
And you gotta like come into one of these things where you just jump in and just make it work, man.
It's gonna be awkward in the beginning, and everybody will tell you that though.
That's every podcast, yeah.
Right.
Every podcast I feel like you do, it's always like awkward your first video.
And you have to feel each other out, especially if you have a co-host, and then you gotta figure out what we're gonna talk about.
Right.
Everybody usually has a script, has an itinerary, they set it in front of them.
But it's not like a movie, that's the best part about this podcast, is it's gonna be something that is raw, it's genuine, it's just real people talking to real people. And kind of like going in on what makes life unscripted.
And also, bringing on people who are going to, chat with us about how they changed their life and how they became, more, let me put it this way, a better member of society, you know what I mean? And just a productive member of society. I've had a lot of friends who've been through some pretty messed up situations.
I feel like they're pain is kind of like a gain in your sense.
Pain is motivation.
Right. And you kind of see where people fail, and then you kind of pick up where you don't need to do something in that direction.
Right.
That's just kind of starting any business if you think about it.
Anything at all, in life.
Yeah, you're gonna run into moments where you're like, oh man, I messed up, but you learn from it, and then even if you have another partner,
isn't it? You know what I'm saying? But that's the point of mistakes, to grow from it and to learn. It's a lesson in life, And that's why I hate saying failure is even an existent kind of thing, because it's not. It's a state of mind, just like success is a state of mind.
So we're talking about success and failure today.
Well, and change. It comes with change, because if you take success and you take failure, you know what I'm saying, and you make it into a dynamic, and we'll take success for example and turn it in whatever it is, the motivation. So instead of calling it a failure, you know what I mean, you freaking take it and you call it this is just a step in my process. You know what I'm saying?
But you have to have failure in order to be successful. I feel like you can't just, although there are tons of people that just skate through life.
Yeah, but at the end of life, they really feel unfulfilled.
That's the other thing. I feel like working hard, kind of building yourself up into something, gives you fulfillment.
Gives you character, man.
You really do. That's what you need to do. You need to find something that builds you up, gives you fulfillment, and then do your thing.
But that's kind of what we're doing now, though. Right now at this second. You know what I'm saying? Which we are unfiltered.
We're unfiltered. It's unscripted.
I swear, and it's a thing. It pops out and try to do it less for anybody that this could help. You know what I'm saying? Because to just be kind of transparent. I've been through some pretty hard struggles in my life. You know that, dude.
Right.
And, I came out on top though.
Yeah, I think that has a big part to do with it too. You could talk about that. Talk about how you came up from where you were to where you are now.
Bad though, and that's why I don't like to show everybody that. Now if we get a whole bunch of loyal followers, likes, people that subscribe or whatever it could be, and they're like, hey, share your story, we want to know why you are the person you are today, then I'll open that freaking can of worms. But until then, I don't know, I don't want
to you know what I want to talk about?
Scare people off, you know what I'm saying?
I want to talk about Halloween, it's season, the month,
the
right? It's the vibe, there's like a whole stigma behind it. Like you got to follow through with like your
Like-
decorating, like
Like,
your
what's your favorite
costumes.
part of Halloween? You know, like
Right.
what's the audience that could be watching this? What's their favorite part of Halloween?
Yeah, drop a comment below. Let us know what your favorite part about Halloween is.
Yeah,
And then like we'll take a branch off in one of our next episode segments and we'll talk about it.
Yeah, you know, ask a couple questions if we talk about something that kind of intrigues you, and we will do that. We'll mention it. We'll bring it, you know, up.
Yeah,
to the
so like
table.
with Halloween season, like about the stigma and stuff like that, like do you feel forced to kind of like dress your house up if your neighbors is dressed up? Like I feel like you kind of have to. You got to
I
meet a
mean,
standard.
you do, and that's why, you know, we have it. Like, if you can't tell us, I got a little couple corny lights and a freaking blow up doll.
Right, yeah, but see, I mean, like, you have those super overachievers that
But
just
I
go
want to be that person
all the
though.
way to the wall, dude.
That's what I'm saying. I would be that person though if I had the money for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, my house would be a haunted house.
I just
for
can't fathom
Halloween.
dropping like $3,000-4,000 on just props that you're gonna use for like all of 31 days.
But that's okay when you're doing it every year.
I
mean,
that
think
saves
about
you money,
it, you
man.
know?
You always have
Yeah.
the coolest house.
Right. I mean, then kids, everybody wants to come over, and you got a freaking haunted house. Now you start charging people $5 an entry.
I have been to a couple of those actually.
That's what I'm
Like where
saying. Like, it's a
they
party.
have a whole setup. Like their
Yeah.
whole house is transformed. Like they'll go as far as putting like garbage bags on their walls and like decorating their basement and like their steps down to it and then like out of
And then
it.
you get there, and there's really just dead people everywhere. You're like, what's going on, dude?
It's just a part of the aesthetic, you know. Yeah,
Right,
no,
Jeffrey,
like
dog.
yeah. So like you get this opportunity where you get to show off to all your neighbors. You kind of you go for like this big house vibe look for Halloween. You keep that pretty much the entire time of like October,
Right.
and I just feel like it's so expensive, dude.
It
like,
is though. I mean, you got the animatronics itself is like $350.
yeah, like just
You
in
know
your
what I mean?
decorations alone, what do you think like cost wise you have?
I mean,
in
if
it?
you really go all out and decorate your house for Halloween, you're probably throwing a good 4,000. I'm talking like if you really go all out, like fake, like
Right.
animatronics everywhere.
Yeah, dude.
you
See,
know what
I'm thinking
saying?
like Walmart, like the $100 blow ups, man, and
Not
like,
even.
just a
You can
bunch
get
of
them
those all over the yard.
$40 ones are pretty decent.
You could
for
probably
real.
even go on
It's the
Amazon.
animatronics. I'm telling you, those are what cost the money, bro.
Yeah,
Or the big
dude.
12 freaking foot skeletons.
So I have seen those go on eBay
Yeah, for a lot,
like
like
$500.
like
Yeah,
$450.
just
Yeah,
ridiculous amounts.
he freaking messaged me. So
And like you can just imagine like people trying to take those off your property. Like that's the other thing. Like
that's another
you're
worry
probably
about
gonna
people
lose.
stealing
Yeah,
it.
you
Yeah,
got like you're
for
gonna
sure.
chain
That's
these
definitely
down.
a thing, dude. 100%.
Oh yeah, I mean, we live in a pretty fortunate area,
Right.
but
Good
like,
neighborhood. Good
right,
neighborhood.
but like,
for sure.
nothing's to stop a person from essentially driving to a nice neighborhood and like taking their ornaments and stuff,
Right.
and their decorations.
For sure.
Yeah, like I totally feel that vibe and that aspect.
I mean, Halloween is just like such a nostalgic though for me. Like, it's very nostalgic because like just my mom was so big on the holidays as a kid.
Yeah.
So like just being decorative, even if it's like the cheapest shit ever, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I kind of want.
It's the
you know?
cheap stuff that makes it genuine, man. It
Well,
just makes it
right.
look cool and corny.
I remember my mom had like these little baggies with pumpkin faces on them
Yeah.
that she would hang up around the house and stuff. Like,
Yeah,
they were
see,
cool.
I would do that. I
It's
would
like
love that.
it's like spending time with your family decorating too. You know,
And like that's a big part of the holidays. Like you get to bring your family all together. You're carving pumpkins. You're trick or treating. You're going to haunted
but I
houses
really,
and hayrides.
that's something we could talk about, like how much social media and like, you know, like technology kind of ruined that though as well.
Well, okay, good debate here would be, I think it like brings it up. It makes it like more known to people because like all these trunk or treats and stuff like that you see in like communities nowadays,
Well,
like all social media based, like
well, yeah, but I'm saying like that you could have did with flyers too, but
You
in
could
the
have.
same sense though, like
Saving
I
the
agree with
trees,
that. I
man.
agree with that 100%, but it's just like some people just don't do it now. Like, oh, well, I'll just see pictures of them going trunk or treating. I don't have
Yeah,
to
that's the
go.
other thing. It
You know what I mean?
floods, dude.
Right.
It floods social media.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big thing for all 31 days.
And right
dude.
now, there's so much AI on social media anymore. You have no idea.
You
what's
can't even
going
tell,
on.
man.
Yeah, seriously. My son was making some of those videos, and they were pretty intense. Dude.
See, that's what I would do if I'm gonna take photos of my house for Halloween. I'm probably gonna AI a bunch of like decorations in it, and then that's my show off. Yeah, come to my house. Not really all there, but that's the show off for social media.
Yeah, that's what I'm. You could do that.
You can. People
you really
do.
could. That's like catfishing.
That you
You know what I mean?
online.
Yeah, you
with your
decorations.
Yeah,
but
man.
then it
no,
always brings up the murders and all that other stuff, though.
Yeah.
Too. You know, the fun stuff to like talk about it, our history, and
Well, yeah, you like Pennsylvania and Halloween is just like a freaky place in general, just because there's so many different lores here. You got like those cemetery ones with like the vampire crypts,
and they're actually really cool to like go up and look
and
at.
dude, they let you tour like actual places
That's
around like
terrifying
our
in a sense,
community.
so you ever feel like if you're like in a graveyard, you might get possessed or something?
Yeah, especially around this time, man. If you see a full moon and it's like October, you're guaranteeing some kind of demonic possession, dude.
Oh yeah, no doubt, 100%.
Like,
Especially if you're going to watch scary movies and stuff.
that's just part of the vibe, man.
Yeah.
Like I feel like okay. So what is your perfect like Halloween setup? Like how are you running October? Like lots of what?
I don't know, dude. I like Michael Myers. I like Scream, Michael Myers, stuff like that kind of thing. Like it.
So definitely a lot of movies.
Yeah, it's iconic. Well, yeah, I know what you mean, what you're
Yeah.
saying, but like for me, like a perfect Halloween, like for my perfect Halloween month, I'd be in a bigger house than this. And I would be decorating, and I would have a cornfield, and I would be making one of the scariest like cornfields ever. I mean, talking about like people looking like they're really getting murdered out there. And
that
stuff
would
like
yeah,
that,
and then
you
you're
know
gonna have
what
the
I'm saying?
cops at your
And
door.
but you know what I mean. But then when they find out it's all for fun, they're gonna, that's gonna glorify it more.
Right.
This thing was so realistic and scary looking. Cops came. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting that in the ad.
Yeah, you can't just have the cops at your house every other day because they think somebody's getting slaughtered.
Right, but
there.
once they come the first time and realize that, hey, this is just a Halloween haunted, corn maze, they're gonna let it go.
They're gonna have to, man.
Until I'm really killing people out there.
It's a spooky season, baby.
Yeah, we're just having fun over here.
Yeah, no, I really like the haunted house aspect of like Halloween. Like I've always found like haunted houses to be one of those like iconic things you have to do in the Halloween season.
I mean, in a sense, it kind of is. You know what I mean?
You can't have Halloween without having a haunted house, like at least once. And like there's like
we
a
went
few
to
that
two
I want.
so far.
Yeah,
We
dude, I
did.
freaking know, man.
Yeah.
I went to one so far, pretty cheesy. I definitely want to go to a new one.
Let
Something
us know if you guys want us to do a live at like some kind of haunted thing. We'll do that for sure. I'll definitely make that happen, 100%.
Yeah, even like let us know where some good haunted houses are. Around,
we'll go
like,
check them out. We'll go freaking
areas.
We'll either debunk them or see if they're true.
True
that. You know what I'm saying?
We'd be like paranormal.
I remember this one time, dude. We were teenagers, and I have a couple of friends that would even remember this and probably go back to it. But we went this thing called the Gypsy House out in McCain.
Yeah.
Bro. And like, you got creepy vibes, but the house wasn't actually the Gypsy House.
Right.
Freaking the shack across the street was. But then, like, we went over to this house. We went in there. We drove there. We went in, and
yeah, that's something I'm not gonna do.
Right, but being
it's already sounding really sus.
Being a teenage kid, but we get in there, dude, and there's like old newspapers, bloody cleavers, dude. It was. I swear, I am not kidding. At least being a kid and seeing stuff like this, it could have just been rust or something.
Right.
But in a sense, like, it was really creepy. So we all run and we leave, and then they say like if you go to that house, a car will follow you when you leave, dude. I swear to this day, like I was sober as fucking could be, dude. Like we were driving away. We left my friend there because he was too slow. I'm sorry, bro. Like we're not
left the man behind. That's
yeah,
like the start
but
of
listen,
every good
like
horror
he was
movie.
a dick and he was taking too long. So I mean, he bought his ticket to whatever that was. He bought it that night. He did. He bought it. I promise you. But this is what's crazy, and this is what verifies my fucking story, dude. We're driving away, 5 people in the car. They seen the same thing because we drove illegally. Like,
oh yeah, dude, you're young. You have to, in a sense.
We're driving.
We do not condone that.
Right, at all. No illegal this is a story that happened from my past. But like we're driving, we see headlights behind us,
Oh my
right?
god, dude.
I kid you not. So we turn. They disappeared out of nowhere. But after we turned, like they were gone.
It's
They
probably
weren't
like
following us.
ghost lights from some kind of curse
That's
behind the
what
house.
they
man.
said. People told us that. And
Yeah, you're obviously just like in the wrong place for sure.
right, and freaking, we asked them. Went back and picked them up, and we didn't have cell phones at this time. This was before
Right.
cell phones were like really big. Like,
Jeez, man,
I
showing
mean,
your
they were
age for
around,
sure.
but they were like the freaking dinosaur ones. You know
Yeah,
what
you
I'm
gotta
saying?
speed dial somebody. It takes you like as fast as your finger is.
Right, but we went back and we picked them up, and we said, "Hey, did a car drive by you?" When we took up, no, nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing drove
forget
by.
that. That's
Yeah,
a for sure
never went
sign.
back.
Never,
Never
dude,
went back.
never. I would never. Like even like around these like abandoned factories, dude. They always have like some kind of weird thing going on. I don't know if it's just like a hub for like supernatural, like just for abandoned buildings. Because I feel like it comes with, like a lot of negative
This is
energy.
cool because we are going to talk a lot about conspiracy theories a lot in this podcast. You know, it's going to be hit or miss. It's really going to be a lot of like news oriented, but it could be conspiracy.
It's unscripted.
Yeah, exactly. We're just going to kind of like, if we see something on the news that we like I am going to research some stuff, but I'm not going to write anything down. I'm just going to bring it to, the attention. I will never quote anything because of that fact.
Yeah.
Because I won't have it written down and I can't do it verbatim.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to get anybody the wrong idea here.
No. This is Life Unscripted. We just talk. We give it as it is.
But
and this segment just happens to be the lores of everything around our areas.
yeah,
And like I do feel like a supernatural presence in a lot of these places. Like, and I'm not even like a big one to look into like ghosts and stuff like that. So like to just feel something though kind of makes you really second guess a lot of different things.
it really does. But I mean, look at everything that like scientists are proving and stuff. You know what I mean?
know,
Like, it's
dude.
just insane. Like, scientists are even believing in magic and shit anymore. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like, they
dude.
really are. And it's crazy because like what the humans can do, you know what I mean? Like what we're capable of. Like our brains are freaking processing computers, basically. You know what
Essentially,
I mean? Like
dude.
it is. It's just a processor that freaking signals around our body to do certain things. And it's just amazing to think that, you know.
No,
And,
I agree.
But we're getting off topic, though.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is,
yeah.
like you said, again, unscripted.
It's
so.
unscripted. But like back on Halloween, I feel, what are like some iconic staples in your house that you feel like you have to do?
Well, I mean,
you know?
Pennywise, of course. I mean,
Yeah.
look, you got Pennywise blanket. We got, the Dairy Herald from
The Dairy Herald.
the newspaper.
Yeah, you know, it's got his like little
Yeah.
thing in the back here.
Mhm.
Like good props. Shout out to Anthony for
Yeah.
propping this place up.
Yep.
Yeah, I definitely decorating like with like some of your favorite trends, like in movie wise.
I definitely got to say, being a kid when Halloween came around, I was more excited about it.
Yeah,
But I
dude.
honestly think like work kind of took that
just
out of
getting
me.
old,
Being
too,
tired,
man.
you know, all the time.
You don't want to stay up past 7 to go trick or treating. I want to be chilling at that time.
Right.
So like, okay, are you a trick or treater, or are you more like I'm a pass candy out at home? Like,
Right now, I think because my kids are young, some of them still, I
Yeah.
think like I'm more of a trick or treater right now.
Yeah,
But I do like
same.
going for the walk and seeing the decorations. But we can do that any night.
right? You know, I even thought about like doubling up. You know, you put the candy on the outside. Just like I just seen this meme recently on Facebook, and it was like a dude who put a sign next to a big candy bowl, and it was like, take one, trick or treat. He's like, or take a few. He's like, I'm not the cops. And like, I totally agree with that. Like, take a couple if you want. I'm gonna put a big pot out there, put some candy
Well,
in
I
it,
did
and then
that.
go get trick or treats myself, dude.
That's what I did. I did that last year. I did
Yeah,
that.
that way, you know, I'm like still putting it out there. You know, come up, check a look at my decorations and stuff.
Yeah.
And then like grab some candy, but I'm still gonna be out here hitting these doors, dude.
Oh, of course.
I
got
got 3 of them, man. That's a lot of candy.
I mean,
for
we
myself.
get the dad tax,
right, dude. That's a bag.
That's 50%.
That's a bag, dude.
It is. It's a big bag.
Hey, I'm gonna dump all of their candy. One thing, if they got big chocolate bars, you know, they got them themselves. You know, take those out. All the little candy monotonous things, you know, we're just gonna straight up split those.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll make 4 piles. You know, I got 3 kids. I'm gonna make a pile for myself.
Of course.
Yeah, I want that divided, dude. And
you know, mom's got to have some too.
Right,
so
and she's already taken from mine. So
Right,
I mean, like, unless she's getting taxed when it's happening, you got to happen tax, dude.
Oh, got an itch. Couldn't stop that. I think I'm getting This got hot, dude. It was weird. That was weird for a second.
Right, gonna burn yourself
I think
alive.
that's what it was. Like made my
Probably.
back feel like
Probably
that.
that's why you're sweating up a storm, dude.
Oh no, I'm really not that sweaty right now. I am now. I'm getting sweaty probably because this just happened, and now my anxiety would just kicked on. But we're good.
No, we're good. And we'll edit a lot of this stuff out too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We want the good stuff, like the stuff where we're actually talking, making progress. But the whole time we actually been doing pretty good.
I'd say so. Yeah, dude, pretty decent right now. I wonder how far we've made it.
Not far at all.
You don't think?
No, it's like 10 minutes.
20.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
That's 20 minutes. Well, 20 minutes worth of good stuff.
Yeah, should we? I don't know.
Like diving more into like Halloween stuff.
Yeah, let's kind of like, let's kind of do like what? Oh crap! Favorite movie maybe. I mean, we could kind of do something like that, like discuss our favorite movies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, favorite Halloween movie.
Yeah, favorite Halloween.
Keep it Halloween theme.
Oh, that's what I meant. Like
favorite we'll keep it all Halloween themed.
But I mean, we could really just talk about a whole bunch of stuff like in the movie category like that. I just opened up a whole nother box, a whole nother Pandora's box at that.
Right. But for like first segment, I think that would be a good idea. Is trying to like stay with
well, just because it's Halloween right now. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And then like next segment we'll talk like more deeper into like other things. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna like on the holiday, around the holidays, like the week of the holiday, the couple that we make during that week.
Yeah.
I think we should focus on the holiday.
Right.
So like this next couple will be Halloween oriented.
Yeah.
Maybe next time we come on camera, we're just in costumes, but we're not talking
about that's what I'm
Halloween,
saying, dude.
You know what I'm saying? So like, we'll do this.
Hit it right. All right.
But I'll start right now. My favorite movie for now, you can just start with edit. So now.
Yeah. So I'll be like. Yeah, so like, what is your favorite movie that you're gonna be playing in Halloween for sure?
Well, Halloween, I love the new ones, like the Halloween Kills.
Oh yeah, straight up.
Those ones are like probably the best because like the CGI and stuff they can do now. You know what I mean?
They do a great job. Yeah, I like those little monkey movies, man. Like where it's just like B-rated style. Like there's
Terrifier and stuff.
Yeah, like those are good ones. You Trick or Treat.
Mm-hmm.
Like any kind of those old classic George Romero, like Dead Time Story vibe ones.
Yeah.
I think they definitely give like a nice solid viewpoint. Like, okay, get the spooky in ya, and then like you're looking at corners when you're going out trick or treating. You don't know if this guy's out there or not. But you just want to make sure. And I feel like it's just perfect when you got the family around. You guys are all watching Halloween movies. Popcorn. Like kid wise though, kid wise movie. What would you put on for the kids? Good Halloween movie.
I mean, they watch whatever kind of we watch
but like
now.
Good
but
cartoon
like,
one.
I'm thinking. I would say like, or is that it? Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's
or just like any like.
That's a more
style.
family.
Like I think like you love Hocus Pocus, right?
Yeah, Hocus Pocus is good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And that's not really a me thing. That's a us thing.
Yeah,
like me and my family kind of. I don't know. Me and Karen was a thing that we had in common when we met. We liked Halloween.
Yeah,
dude. So
I like a few different ones. I like Halloween Town.
That's it.
That's a good one, bro. That's a banger.
I forgot about that.
Halloween Town is a banger. And then there's a couple other good ones. As you get older, you just can't remember. Like I'm pretty sure SpongeBob had a couple bangers.
He did. But what you're not realizing is actually the older we get, we might not remember as much, but that's why we're wittier and funnier now.
Right.
Because we can process things faster. It's weird. But like our emotions and everything, we process them a little better when we're older.
They like even getting into that topic, it's like neuroplasticity as like adults. It's when like you get older. I think what they have like a cutoff for this is like 26 or something for males, where they finally solidify a solid routine for how they're going to be for the rest of forever.
Right, but they actually debunked that, and you don't reach that until you're 60 now.
Dang, could you imagine finally getting your life together at 60 years old?
Right, but that's what they're saying is like don't stop tracing your dream at a young age.
Right, I mean never stop that. Yeah, you're right on that.
Like in all reality, if you want to get technical with it, I started my life over for 4 times now. This is my 4th time, like doing something completely different that I've never, even thought of or fathomed.
That's good though.
That's
man.
what I'm saying.
Stepping
like,
out of the box.
But the experience and the wisdom that comes with that, dude, has definitely unlocked like potential for me that I didn't even know I had. You know what I'm saying? Like just being through all these other, life problems, these things, these mistakes that I've made, and that have created this person that I am today, and that just wants to help everybody and just live with integrity on a constant basis. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, like low key big inspirational thing. Right
yeah, you
there,
know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, and that's mainly what I feed myself is inspiration stuff, because that's what you got to do. You know,
Yeah,
like you
dude, you
tell
gotta
yourself,
manifest, like, and you've been on
right?
that kick.
I
Yeah, the
have, you know,
manifestation, man.
manifestation. And whether you believe in it or not, it's gonna work for me because I put the work in. You know what I'm saying? Like
Absolutely.
you know, I pray, you know, to a God that I think about and that I care about, and I write it down. I make it
Right.
real. You know what I'm saying? And that's what really matters, is like bringing it into fruition. And on that topic, like, you know, just trying to bring tradition back in Halloween in itself. You know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
yeah, that's such a tricky thing.
It
Like,
really is, especially coming into this. Like, what is your absolute, you know what I mean? Like, who are you and why are you doing this? What made you want to be here right now? You know,
yeah.
get to that. Like, for me, you know, being here and being involved in this is like, I want to help people, and like, you know, getting a degree and all that stuff to do it the proper way. I want to skip all that. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
kind of, you know, like my wisdom and my knowledge came from experience, so I don't have to have that freaking book knowledge like everybody else does.
True
Because
that.
like being put through the situation, being taught certain lessons, and then they teach you stuff while you're going through these situations about your brain, the way the neural system works, you know, the neocortex and all that, like, you know, how everything works and how your
Yeah.
survival and your fight and all that. Like, we learn that through a process, you know.
I just don't want to.